What's up, boys? It's Jose Zuniga from Teaching Men's Fashion, and for today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 ways men should be properly dressing. Not too long ago, I did a video on 10 ways men are dressing wrong, so in today's video, I thought I would do a kind of like a response to that and show you 5 ways men should be dressing to dress right. The first and most important thing a man should follow when he dresses is to dress for the occasion. Dress for the surroundings and whatever it is that you're attending at that moment. So for example, ripped jeans might not be the smartest idea if you got a class presentation, a job interview, or maybe a first date at a nice restaurant. To dress properly, you should analyze the situation and know that there are way better alternatives that are going to make you look more appropriate for that situation. And the same can be said from dressing too much. Obviously, it's probably not a good idea to go to school in a full suit or dress so uptight and sharp that you make your date feel uncomfortable and underdressed. So again, analyze that situation and learn how to dress for the occasion. Number 2, if the pants have belt loops, wear a belt. Not only do belts have an aesthetic value, but they also have a functional value to them. They are meant to keep your pants up. It also just makes your pants and your overall outfit just look empty when you're walking around without a belt. And like I said, they have a functional purpose, which brings me to number 3. Your pants are supposed to be on your waistline, not below them, not on your butt, not saggy. This is a mistake that men still make today, and again, if you want to dress properly, dress right as a man, your pants should be on your waistline, and the belt helps you do that. Not only does sag in your pants look childish, since pants weren't made to be worn like that, it just looks unproportionate. It messes up the proportions of that cloth, and it doesn't contribute to a stylish look. As for the right belt to wear, I'm gonna recommend our buds over from Anson Belts and the sponsor of today's video. As you guys know, I love Anson Belts. This is my favorite belt, and as you can see, I've worn the heck out of this belt. Anson Belts makes some of the best belts out there for guys that I think every guy should invest in. Not only are they affordable, but they're quality made, and they also have a micro adjustable feature which just makes it convenient and more stylish in my opinion, just because of the fact that it's a cleaner, more aesthetic face. As you see, there are no belt holes at all, and it's no thicker than your regular belt. On top of that, it's more functional. Since it has a micro adjustable feature, you can adjust by 1/4 inches as opposed to a regular belt where the adjustments are like inch and a half apart. So if you're fluctuating in weight, like for example myself, I've gained close to 8 pounds in a couple weeks, so my pants are starting to fit tighter. When I have Anson belt, I can easily adjust by 1/4 inches and loosen up the belt without actually having to buy another belt, which is what makes these belts so amazing. On top of that, like I said, they're super affordable. You can buy a set of 3 straps and 2 buckles, or 3 buckles and 2 straps that gives you 6 different combinations for under $100. You won't find that anywhere else. So if you guys want to check out Anson Belts and the sponsor of today's show, I'm gonna have them linked below. Like I said, a belt is essential. If your pants have belt loops, you need a belt. Why not get a stylish belt that's also functional and will help keep your pants up? The 4th rule for a man to be dressing properly is that they're not easily influenced. In other words, you don't want to wear something just for the sheer fact that everybody else is wearing it and you want to hop on that hype train. That shouldn't be you. It's even worse if you don't, like I said, you don't even like what you're wearing. Clothing should make you feel good. When you put something on and you look at yourself in the mirror, you should feel proud and confident, because that's what's gonna be resilient and it's gonna make you feel better. But if you're wearing something you don't even like and you're just wearing because everybody else is wearing it, it's just not stylish. You're not gonna be able to pull it off. You're probably not gonna feel confident in it. And I've said that before, there are various trends out there that I personally don't like. Everybody else is wearing them, I don't like them, and that's completely fine. And there's probably things that I do that you don't like, and that's completely fine. Everybody has their own opinion, and that's what makes style great. That way you can develop your own personal style, and again, that's what makes it cool and unique. And the 5th rule for how guys should actually be dressing is that they actually understand and know the value of quality. Again, you want quality over quantity. Don't just buy mounds of cheap clothes for the instant gratification of it, knowing that that clothes ends up deteriorating faster and most of the time looks worse on you, tends to look cheaper. A lot of cheap clothes use synthetic fabric, so you can kind of tell a difference off the bat. An easy trick you can do is always look at the labels before you buy something. If something's too good to be true, chances are it's because it is. So you always want to invest your money in actual 100% fabrics, natural fabrics like your wools, your cottons, your linens. If it has some sort of polyester or other synthetic fabric, chances are it's a cheaper fabric that it's going to deteriorate faster, doesn't last as long, and doesn't look as good. Alright boys, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Anson Belts. I'm going to have him linked below so you guys can check them out. That's it for me today. See you next time.